Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. Welcome back to TIAA Bank Field on the shores of the St. Johns River in Jacksonville, Florida. We're in the first quarter of action, and it's Washington who is in control of the football. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Checks this one down to Robinson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Running the sweep with McLaurin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now. And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Throwing is Newton. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. The Jaguars sitting at 5-2 on the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week. And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January. And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. A little juke. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Newton. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Newton. Etienne bringing in another one. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here. Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Complete to Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they followed them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. The throw right sideline here is complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he spins away. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.